Oh, hello guys, and welcome to another review. You join me again on a fine afternoon. I just thought, since I may just have enough battery life, I might be able to get another review in. Today, you can obviously guess by looking at the box, I'm also going to be having a look at the Colas Class 56 by Hornby, and obviously it's a diesel locomotive. It's obviously a Coco diesel locomotive, class 56, and the running number is 56087, as it's detailed on the body shell and on the bottom of the box. And so, as we can have a look on the side of the box, running away, it's made by Hornby. The number is Romeo 3265. It's DCC ready, and obviously it's saying the minimum radius curves is 438mm, and also it's a Colas Class 56 diesel electric locomotive 56087, and it's double O gauge. So you're probably wondering why I get all these locomotives, but the reason why I get all these locomotives is because I've been into small model trains for quite a while, but over the years I've done mainly train spotting rather than model railway reviews, and over time I've generally got back into, well, I've kept the hobby going. It's just obviously trying to find the time to do my train spotting videos and then do my model videos. And then the trains that I've been getting have been the ones that I've seen. So obviously I've got a Colas 56. I've got a Colas 56 here now because I recently went to Tamworth and we saw 56302, and I thought, Hornby doing a class 56, why not add one to the layout? I wasn't particularly fond of them to begin with. It's just obviously when you see them in real life, you get a real perspective of the actual loco, and you think, oh, I wouldn't mind one of them on the layout. So okay, so enough of me gabbing. This is relatively new packaging in comparison to some. So you get a nice, so you get a nice brief on the class 56. If you do wish to read that, you're more than welcome to pause, and there we are. Originally the class 56 was designed on the class 47, and we'll see it's more or less a body snatcher. So obviously you've got a 47 body shell, re-engined in Romania. The engine sounds very familiar to a Paxman Valenta in class 43s, and you can see the replica of the class 47. The only difference being is the cab, and also some of the side detailing and the lighting clusters, etc. But yeah, it was mainly designed by the class 47. They were originally introduced for heavier freight duties, so i.e. coal workings, to power stations like Eggborough, Rugeley, and also they did more of the heavier trains back in those days. However, they were eventually phased out by the introduction of locos such as the class 60, class 66 and the class 58, and however they have been steadily brought back to life. Originally some were used for 30s when the high speed 1 was being built, and when the Eurostars were travelling to Channel Tunnel and the construction of all that, 30s had a few class 56s. During a period they were phased out, roughly in 2004, If the dates aren't correct, you're more than welcome to correct me. However, there were a few companies over the time who have used them. Transrail, Load Haul, EWS, Fastline did have a few of them, and obviously now in 2016, Colas Rail I think has about 3 or 4, maybe 5 of them, and then you've got a few Class 56s which have been taken over privately by such as DC Rail or other independent operators. Okay, so enough of me gabbling. Let's all upside down. We can now open the box and we'll have a look inside. So obviously with the new style packaging, this is 2016 we're on about. We've got a nice picture sleeve. And obviously there's the logo, so we can put that to one side. And God, just looking at it in the box makes me shiver with excitement and joy. But so got bog standard kind of like ice cube packaging nowadays. Okay, oh, a little bit of plastic format there. So we've got the instructions there. Just put the locomotive to the side for a minute, and then we can tidy up this box. So that's the outer sleeve, or the outer box, sorry, that can go back in the sleeve. Okay. So you've got the Class 56 instructions here. General, DCC ready, running hints, routine maintenance, about the motor, and then obviously opening it up, where to oil. So in this case, lubrication will be on the wheel axles underneath the locomotive. This loco does come with some detail. So obviously we've got the coupling, hose pipes, and other bits and pieces. Body removal, like that, and other such things as well. So that'll be going into a nice folder with all the other bits. And then we actually get to the locomotive. So we've got a nice ice cube. Bachmann and Hornby are using this quite a bit. So slide that off like that. Maybe don't do that. Probably doesn't sound too good. They should be alright. So, and then we take this tab off here. It's not probably going to be the best environmentally friendly packaging, but hey hey, it's nice and secure. And then we've got the detail in there. So, pieces aside, here it is. Well, to begin with, it's quite hard to hold. You know, it's very heavy, which is good in respects. We can get some nice traction out of that. So we've got the running number of 56087. We've got the holes there for your detailing. Sprung buffers, which is nice. The first thing that comes to mind is how striking that livery is. Very nice Colas rail freight livery, and one of my favourites. Obviously I get a bit of freight down my local in the form of Colas freight Class 70s, and seeing that just on the 70s is quite a touch. You know, got nice bright orange, nice yellow there as well, and a distinctive Colas orange hat logo. I can't, what can I say, you know, it's a good model, really good, but as far as I'm aware, I don't think Hornby are making these anymore. Don't count me on that. It's just obviously been looking online and haven't been seeing any. You know, it's been saying I've been sold out on bits and pieces. So it's quite hard actually, but nice bogey details, very detailed. This looks like one moulded piece, but again, it's quite good. If you notice though, with the Class 56, even gap between them two, but slightly different there. I don't know whether that's design or whether it's to give it more traction, but I've only just noticed that with the Class 56s, how the wheel bearings and the Coco wheels are actually slightly more apart from each other. So they're not in standard configuration. You've got a bigger gap here than there, and then obviously vice versa on this side. Look at this grille. Gorgeous grille there. Very nice. Oh, focus. Are you going to focus? Sorry, that's better. Very nice grille detail there. I'll show a look at the roof. Got some nice fans here with some nice grills on the top. Little bit plain, I'd say, on the roof detail, but it's not the worst. It is good. I'm not gonna comply. Not gonna lie. It is good detail, but again, just holding it. It is very heavy. Doors open on each side. You can push them in and they open. And then again, you've got your lights on this side and your cab, with some nice detailing on the grille. You've got the air horns there as well, which is very nice, and obviously other little bits and details like handrails, etc. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, we've had a look at the actual loco, put that there. There's a little bag of accessories I was saying about. There are two NAM couplings in there, but I've put a NAM coupling on already, so you'll get two NAM couplings, etc. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the Class 56 on my little straight section of track, and we're going to have a look at it running and the light configuration. So we'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we're now at the little test track on my desk, so we're just going to gently try and get it on. As I've said, it's quite heavy, so maybe a railer will be a good hint to buy in the future. So there it is, standing in all its glory. We'll just simply do a run up and down. So that's the front lights. And then if we go back, they're the tail lights. You can just see them ever so faintly. There we go. Okay. So we'll just have a little play with it on the desktop. So have it run by. Maybe not like that, maybe a bit too close. And back towards us. And this is DCC as well. No, this is DC, sorry. So it's quite good. So we'll give that a little running later. But if we take it back towards us, I'd definitely recommend again a Class 56, whatever livery it is, because they are really good models. In this case, that's my review on the Colas Rail Freight 56 by Hornby. Thank you for watching.